This is a piano tutorial on an old Elvis tune, Love Me Tender. Very, very simple. And I'm going to show it to you first as a piano soloist. So you'll be playing the melody in your right hand. You start on a D note with your thumb. And the fingering really isn't that tricky on this one. Just kind of do what feels best. So when you put your thumb on D, you're fine all the way through that phrase. That repeats itself. Then at that point, you've got to lift up your wrist and put your your fourth finger on B. Now you got to go up to that C note, and when you get to U there, you put your fourth finger there and you can finish it up. So really easy with the fingering. The chords, also very easy. First chord is a G chord. We're going to do that inverted, so it'd be D, G, and B on the top. That's an A7 chord on Love Me Sweet, and it's also inverted. You start on an E, G, A, and C sharp on the top. Then the next measure, it goes to a D7 chord. So that's a D, this is root position, D, F sharp, A, and C. Back to that G chord, D, G, and B there. A7. Now we're on the third line. And then we've got an unusual chord thrown in here. It's a B7 chord. And I'm going to move my wrist up like this. And it's inverted as well. This is F sharp, A, B, and then D sharp. So it's a B7. And then we're going to go to E minor chord there. G, B, and E. And that's G7 in its root position, G, B, D, and E. A C chord there. And you can do it in that position because your melody's up so high. That's C minor, G, C, and E flat. Excuse me. Go back to the G chord there on fulfill. Let me do that phrase again. B7, E minor, C minor. Go back to your G chord there where we were. D, G, and B. There's an E7. E, G sharp, B, and D on the top. A7 again, E, G, A, C sharp. D7, root position, D, F sharp, A, C. And then the G chord again. So this is what it sounds like when you're all ready to put it together. And I did 2 chords per measure there, and you can, if you want to, make it kind of free-flowing. I think if you remember this song. Free-flowing means that you can kind of speed it up, slow it down in the middle of the song. It's kind of an expression type of thing going on there.